to go back. Hosting the show that reminds you 6,080.2 feet equals 1 nautical mile. This is John Henson. See? Now you don't need to write that down. On with the show. Is it ever appropriate to make a sex tape? Pamela and Tommy Lee learned the hard way that recording one's sexual hijinks in the privacy of one's own home is generally a bad idea. Once the tape exists, a cleaning lady, a plumber, even a perverse house cat can stumble on the video and use its contents for nefarious purposes. That's why I'm slightly puzzled by Conan O'Brien. He not only made a steamy sex tape, he willingly put it on the air. And when we ask ourselves if a show like ours would pander to people's voyeuristic tendencies by doing the same, we said, of course! Roll the sex tape.
Show it to him right now. Okay, it's on. Yeah, it is definitely on. All right, let's go. It's fun, come on.
I'm kind of embarrassed.
No, it's a camera. Everyone's doing it. You look great. Yeah. Ow! Yeah.
Yeah, Conan!
Show level lineup for you. You're gonna have to break this up with us. So there's going even more. Good one. Master.
What are you doing?
That's a good face. I should make that more often.
I love you. Oh!
Could you get me a beer? I'm glad I got that out.
Also on the show, but in a different capacity, George Wendt. Friday, Conan hangs with funny man Anthony Clark. He used to be on the NBC sitcom Boston Common, which I think has since been replaced by a show that takes place in an office and includes a wisecracking red-headed secretary. 10 years after their politically motivated mega hit, Working for the Weekend, Loverboy is back! Yeah. And what better place to orchestrate a comeback than the home team with Terry Bradshaw? Fred, bring it on!
For the weekend.
All right, so big deal. I was a fan. I've also been known to Wang Chung if the situation warrants. Coming up, Terry and the home team share 50 secrets to romance. How to please your lover Friday. Get lucky. Pamela Lee is about to give birth to her third child with scuzz rocker Tommy Lee. It's hard to believe that even though she's got a perfect trifecta going, Pammy's never ever had a baby shower. Luckily, Jay Leno came to the rescue with some sexually explicit baby gifts that even the most conservative infant would enjoy.
Now, these are kind of hip. These are kind of leather diapers. These are good. Well, they're faux leather. They're not real.
Oh, good. They're faux leather.
These are faux leather. A nice thing.
Fake leather.
And being this color, you can wear them for days. Yeah. That's the beauty of it. You don't really have to change them because it doesn't. You see.
Oh, he'll wear those.
Those are leather.
Tommy might wear these.
Those are nice. Yeah.
On stage.
Actually, Tommy probably does wear these.
He wears things similar to this, about the same size on stage.
Does he wear that kind of underwear?
Well, yeah, a little smaller.
Smaller?
Yeah.
The thong?
Yeah, the thong.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess each man to himself. Now, this isn't on the market. This is I made this up. This is a Punk Barney. See? This is
Oh, that's awesome. Oh,
See,
Brandon will know that.
He's got the tattoo.
The mohawk.
He's got the mohawk, and, you know, and the other kids can pull him around. See, that's the beauty of it. So, Brandon, he can play with this. And I got this special for you. I thought the baby would like this. It says, got milk? You betcha. Yeah. Come to think of it. You know, I think Tommy could get into this, too.
Pamela's current project is a TV pilot called VIP, in which she plays a bodyguard who runs around in a swimsuit. Tune in to Monday's Jay and be treated to music from the Broadway hit Chicago. The explosive cast will recreate the musical on the Tonight Show stage. Let's take a little break from this relationship. A nice little 2.5-minute commercial break. That gives me enough time to see other people. Later, a Lisa guest has a close encounter of an unplanned pregnancy kind. But after the break, meet the yodeling queen of Australia. Sounds cool, but can she top Loverboy?
There's always something new at E! This week on Q&A, Bill Murray talks about his latest film, The Man Who Knew Too Little. Click on Fandemonium to learn all about the wild world of fan clubs. And get ready for our exclusive Scream 2 live premiere webcast, December 8th. Plus, up-to-the-minute entertainment news, gossip, previews, and reviews, live webcasts, and cool interactive games. And click on MovieFinder.com for your complete movie connection. It's all on E! Entertainment's homepage. Check it out.
I always knew I'd fall in love with a girl who had naturally curly hair.
Kiss me.
New Ogilvy Natural Looks, the only self-timing perm with Bioplex herbal conditioners. For curls so natural, you can lie.
True, there are other ways to reduce your car insurance premiums instead of calling Geico. Geico Direct. A 15-minute call could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Why wait till January 1st to make your New Year's resolution? Call 1-800-45-JENNY to get in shape for the holidays. Join Jenny Craig now and lose all the weight you want for $1 a pound, plus the cost of food. Hurry, this special ends when the holidays begin.
Focus in on the most fascinating names in the world of fashion. This Sunday, beginning at 6 Eastern and Pacific.
Take the journey. Sidetrack. Outsmart an avalanche. Unravel ancient DNA. Travel to Mars. Monday nights. A bubbling volcano. Ride the wildest coasters. Survive an airline crash. Sidetrack. Adventure and exploration at the edge of science. Take the journey. Sidetrack. Mondays at 9 Eastern and Pacific on the Discovery Channel. Explore your world.
In November, Stars and Encore have what you want. Give me back my son! The big movies and the unforgettable films. Freeze, Gopher! Every Saturday, a new hit movie premieres only on Stars and no other movie channel.
Tell me something I don't know.
And Encore greets you with a different movie every night in prime time.
Hi.
The best movies are waiting for you at Stars and Encore in November.
So I got that going.
Talk soup. Like the kid who probably should be a C student, but works very, very hard and winds up with an F anyway because he's really, really stupid. I'm John Henson. Hold on to your hats. You're about to be hit by a wall of sound the likes of which you haven't heard since Loverboy in the last block. Her name is Mary Schneider, and she's the queen of yodeling in Australia. Yeah. Mary's operatically trained, but apparently she wants to earn a decent living. So now she yodels classical music on whatever stage that'll take her. Like the stage operated by our friends Crook and Chase. Okay, just before the break, we asked if the yodeling queen could top the musical prowess of Loverboy. The only way to truly answer that question is to put them together. I think the answer is obvious. Friday, Crook and Chase pay tribute to themselves in their own inimitable way. Yes, it's a retrospective of the best of Crook and Chase, and you'd be a fool to miss it. The other night, Dr. Drew, Adam, and guest Method Man took a call from 20-year-old Julian, who claimed to have slept with his 16-year-old biological sister. Let's see if the folks at Loveline can help him navigate this complex situation.
2 years ago, I began having sex with my younger sister. We grew up in the same house, and it just sort of happened.
She's your biological sister?
Yeah.
Were you abused by an adult when you were a child?
No.
Was she?
No.
Are you sure of this?
Yeah.
Would you like to be abused now, Julian?
Yeah, I'll tell you what. How old were you when this started happening?
18.
How does this happen without some form of bizarre
It usually does not happen, Julian, unless one of the siblings has been abused in some fashion at some point, because there's such intense boundaries against this behavior that those boundaries need to be dismantled in some way, and usually through some kind of trauma. One or the other of the siblings usually is been affected in some way by this. Now, have you ever asked your sister anything like that? Was she abused by a neighbor or anybody?
No, not that I know.
How old were you when you started having sex yourself?
16.
And do you know how old she was?
No.
Okay. It's your sister.
How old is she
who
now?
came on the who first? That's what I want.
Yeah, who started it, Julian?
Nobody really started. It just sort of like happened one night.
Later, Julian revealed something even more shocking.
We didn't use any contraception. Now she thinks she might be pregnant. And
Are you for real, Julian?
Dr. Drew suggested that Julian seek professional help. Friday, Dr. Drew and Adam tackle more of their listeners' questions. This is called a generic promo for all of you taking the Learn to be a TV Producer at Home correspondence course. I hear the angels singing, and they're asking for the soup of the day. Or I could be dying. Hey, open your heads and your hearts for Anna. She claims to have been impregnated by an alien. Oh.
Typical abduction, even though it happens in the daytime, but usually it's from the bedroom at night after I'm asleep. The little gray guys we call the escort service comes in, takes us.
Tonight on the E! Nightly Special, get ready for the best hour of entertainment on television. Searching for something wild, something to stir your animal instincts? Well, look no further than your closest catwalk. From domestic creatures to the rare European breeds, see who's ruling the runway in supermodels, Untamed. So give us an hour, and we'll give you much more than entertainment. E's Nightly Special tonight at 8 Eastern and Pacific, only on E!
Someone has raided the archives of the British Broadcasting Corporation. Their mission? Smuggle rare live recordings of rock's greatest artists into the US. Now you can get your hands on these exclusive live at the BBC recordings. Where?
Best Buy.
Get Led Zeppelin's Live at the BBC 3 CD set for $16.99 exclusively from Best Buy. Some places are known for great music.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, yeah, we're happy tonight. Walking in a winter wonderland. Wow. Fall into the gap, yeah.
If you ever end up in some Ben-Hur movie, in your Pontiac Sunfire GT, with its powerful twin-cam engine, well, you'll be glad you have a quick-handling sports suspension. And, of course, 150 horses. The Pontiac Sunfire GT. Finally, a real set of wheels you can really afford. And, hey, watch for Hard Rock Live, presented by Pontiac Sunfire, only on VH1.
Where's that noise? Go away. Who's there?
The taste of nuts and honey, Mr. Scrooge.
Ah, humbug. I've better things to do.
But, Mr. Scrooge, Honey Nut Cheerios, it's the holidays.
My customary gruel will suffice, thank you.
Yeah, but Honey Nut Cheerios blends the taste of real golden honey and nuts.
I said, did you say honey and nuts?
Nobody can say no. Happy holidays, Mr. Scrooge.
It's a very safe neighborhood.
I'll be gone an hour at the very most.
Unless you're a thief. And this kid's home alone.
Heads up. Ouch. Bye.
This holiday season,
Bullseye!
there's one tradition that's always an adventure. Home Alone 3. Rated PG. December 12th, only in theaters.
Hi, I'm Paul Rodriguez, the poor man's Howie Mandel. You're watching Television, entertainment for everybody.
Hey, John, you know, I was just wondering, who would win in a fight, Ambiguous Spice or Alan Wu? Please let all the viewers know. Thank you.
Well, I don't think Ambiguous Spice would want to fight Alan Wu. What have I said? What have I said? When Lisa decided to do a show about alien abductions, the first person she called was UFO historian Anna. She's the author of Connections, a book which chronicles alien abductions over the past 40 years. She says she's been impregnated by the little green men, only to have the fetuses extracted from her in the first trimester. So she's got credibility. Watch and learn as Anna describes a day in the life of a typical alien abductee.
Typical abduction, even though it happens in the daytime, but usually it's from the bedroom at night after I'm asleep. The little gray guys we call the escort service comes in, takes us, paralyzes us.
Takes you and paralyzes you, so you have no free will.
We've tried to fight. It doesn't work. If we fight against them, we're paralyzed. We are floated through a window or through the wall into what I call a round room, which seems to be on a spaceship.
This guy's yelling, are you sure it's not a dream?
I've tried to explain it as dreams. I thought it was dreams, but dreams really don't account for blood on the pillow, broken eardrums, dislocated shoulders, grass.
All of which
in the
has
bed.
been verified medically?
Yes.
Do you feel that you have been pregnant by aliens?
Yes, I do.
Anna has been single all her life, though she was once engaged to Glaxor from the Alpha Zabnock galaxy. I think they broke up over a combination of religious differences and the fact that he didn't keep the toilet seat down. Friday, Lisa tests her audience to see just how far they'll go for cold hard cash. 3 words: Loverboy Reunion Tour. Yes. Coming up on our big weekend show, we give thanks for Jerry Springer.
Peaceful because we had sex last month.
A beloved colleague now